Hey everyone, this is John Hennings with the Digital Growth Community, and brought to you by B.O.S. Solutions. And I'm here to be your blue collar problem solver. I apologize if I sound a little hoarse. I have a little bit of a cold, had a sinus problem all weekend, so I sound a little hoarse. But I believe in consistency and compounding the value that I want to bring to you as business owners and entrepreneurs. And I'm looking for customers that want value to add to their business. And if you own a business, you're in the service industry, usually the work, the payment, the money coming in stops when you do the stop doing the work. Well, why what is so wrong with even when you're not working, you're able to provide value to your customers and clients in different capacities, such as a course, a guide, so they can maybe help themselves and educate themselves about the problem they're looking to solve. And it still means that they're going to come to you. And you got to, you know, you got to experience some of the pain of like, if you're always having to be there, but that's when the money stops. That's kind of a pain issue. And I know what that's like because I've been a one man show in the legal industry for nearly 20 years. And there's just times it seems like sometimes they want you to be in more places than you can honestly be. And but why not be able to answer some of these questions that people are just inquiring about and provide them a service that way? And that's one of the reasons I chose the digital growth community is because from the beginning, I always wanted to find a passive income outlet and one that was bringing value to my potential customers and customers. And that is the goal of the blue collar IV system, the instant value system. And the reason I did this is because with the legacy program, you get four programs. But you're saying, well, what is this? What am I supposed to try and do with this? Because that was my question. I am my own avatar. I'm like, what would I be thinking to somebody I'm trying to tell this to? And that's what I've done. I found a way to break this down so you know exactly what to do when you're in this program because it's a one time investment in yourself and your own business. With the legacy program, there's four programs: the Launchpad, Passive Daily Pay, Digital Mastery, and the Legacy program. It costs $900 for these four programs, but it's like over a 2 grand value you're getting because one, you get a live community that is live and working 24/7 basically because there's people all over the world that have done this and you can see their testimonials that it has worked for themselves and their businesses to provide digital assets. And with that, you get recurring income. And here's the number one question, and the number reason one reason I went with this program. You have the resale rights. Yes, there's a one-time investment that you pay for the program to whoever you decide to buy this from. I want you to buy from me. Go to legacywithyou.com. And that's where you get your value because I will help you through this process and I will give you additional value that so you know what you're doing when you get these programs because it took me a while. I had to be like, what am I getting? And I know it now. It's because it's the problems you solve every day that you can bring to the forefront and you can leverage those into digital assets that you are doing every day, compounding your knowledge, compounding your time. And when I say compounding your time, that means less physically that you have to be there. Because yes, you got your normal hours, but then why not after hours? You can still earn money. And so, the concept no work, no money. This reverses that. You're Instead of chasing the next job, let them come to you. That's what the digital asset will do. They will come to you. And where the legacy program comes in is, you know, you're plugging a proven system. It's got the blueprint, and I provide you with the blueprint with the blue collar IV system. It's a guide. There's a free course, a free guide I give you with this program, with the blue collar IV system. If you want to go more in depth and get the ball running right away, then you can have the advanced one, and that does cost $100. So you are getting value from this, and nobody else is going to make money off of you after you get your recurring income come in. You set up your website. If you have one with your business, you can get somebody to do these things already. If you're that person that can do it, all the more power to you, because I didn't have that. With the digital growth community, they got people that are certified to set up the website, the videos, the call to actions for you. I did that. To me, it was worth it. And you can go to my links. I will put them in the notes. But I also have a store that I incorporated these ideas with. It's called bosssolutions.myshopify.com. If you want, you can get the sweatshirt, you can get shirts, you can get seasonal gear of anything. If there's a suggestion you want something on that store, let me know. I'll get it. I try to do things that cater to helping you achieve your goals in any capacity. Looking good, workout stuff in that capacity, because I'm a person that's worked out my whole life in one capacity or another. I can't do everything like I used to, but I still work out and I try to build consistency with that. And that's the thing with this program. It's like people that the resolutioners that we all see at the gym, they come the first month of January and then they're not there anymore. This is the same concept because, yeah, you can start out great and it's, oh, this is great. And you burn yourself out, or you just fall off the wagon. You don't do it. Because if you don't have a consistent routine and you don't put yourself out there, you're going to get nothing out of it. And you're going to be like, well, what? Well, the answer is with you. And I've always believed that. That's why I created this brand, Be Your Own Self Solution, the boss. Be your own self solution. You are your own boss. If you got an existing business, you already know what this is like. So why not create the digital assets and you can make this happen? And if you don't do something and you're worried about AI, if you don't educate yourself about these things, then it's going to pass you by and you're going to be left in the dust. But if you get ahead of it and educate and see how things can work for you too, there's great things with certain parts of AI also. But why not get the wheels going, and even after you're done at 5:30, 6 o'clock, you're still having income come in and provide value to your clients and customers. So if that's something you want to do, You can go to legacywithyou.com. You can go to boss-solutions.org, and all these will be provided to you. I will have all the proper links in my notes. So I'd love to see you there. Direct message me, and I will help you out the best I can. I'm here to bring you value, leverage your assets, and make it into a system, the blue collar IV system, instant value system. Thank you. Take care.